Yep. This is not the way to start the radio program. WrestleCrap Radio.
This is Sheriff Harry Dickwell. I'm still looking for the whereabouts of one Mr. John Smith.
I told you, we don't have anybody here named John Smith, Mr. Dickwell. We've got a Nintendo geek, an Oklahoman, and an Englishman. That's it.
Freaking BS. I'll be seeing you real soon. Have a nice day.
Officer Harry Dickwell.
You know, Sheriff Dickwell interrupting us cuts you off of doing our standard opening. Well, let me do it, you know.
Okay.
I'm Blade Braxton, and here is the massive, to my depression, R.D. Reynolds. I bought a plane ticket, and I was on my way to go to Mickey James' CD release party in Nashville, Tennessee last week.
Right?
Dixie Carter was there.
Ah!
I was a little bit late, and they bumped me off the fucking flight. Peter Gazer has been arrested. He said he wasn't getting out of jail until June 9th.
Oh my! What was he in the big house for? What's he in the... I hate to say this. What's he in the pokey for?
I don't know. I think he got drunk. You remember last time he was on the show?
He was...
I think it was our anniversary show last year. He was more drunk than I've ever been in the history of this show's history.
Consider that.
You know, Andy Dick always, you know, really, you know, gets a little lewd and gets really out of control.
Right.
Now, I thought Peter Gazer was going to play that role, the Andy Dick role at this roast. But now apparently that's going to have to go to me. I might have to get a keg and strip naked and just run around all over the place.
I just keep thinking about how we could have had Mickey James' trip to the grocery. How we could have had Dixie Carter's trip to the grocery if you'd just shown up to the airport on time.
Fuck! You know what I mean? It makes me angry!
You know what would make you happy?
What?
What if I told you about Artie's trip to the foreign grocery? I got R.D. Jr. some candy called Kinder Surprise. It was chocolate, and inside there was a toy. Had Tweety Bird on a skateboard. It's very nice. He enjoyed it very much.
So this kindergarten surprise is
not kindergarten, just Kinder Surprise.
So this was sponsored by Warner Brothers?
Yes. It was nice. It was something nice for the children. Obscure wrestling news time here, kids.
End of an era here at WrestleCrap Radio. Angry Jim Ross's last restaurant closed up. They closed down. Maybe we should call him and get to the bottom of this situation.
I think we should do that.
JR's Barbecue House. God damn it. JR's house. Who the fuck is this?
Angry Jim? It's your old buddy R.D. and Blade Braxton here.
God damn it. Don't you know I'm going through a crisis right now?
We knew that. We apologize for not calling you last week, Jim. We knew you were very upset.
Oh, thank you for your courtesy. It really means a lot to me.
Oh, good.
Fuck yourself.
Hey, I heard you had to close up shop, Jim. We're here to send our well wishes.
You're here to rub it in, aren't you?
We would never do that, Jim.
Speaking of rubs, that's the only way I'm going to be able to put food on my plate nowadays.
Are you just going to eat rub with no meat?
I've been eating a bottle of Cajun rub for breakfast ever since. You know, I have the drink with my Cajun rub and bread sandwich in the morning. I have Cajun rub in a glass. Now, let me tell you something. Do you have any idea the ramifications of all this? Number one, don't interrupt me, you son of a bitch. Number one, I've got to stop faking palsy. I got to go work full time for Vince. You know how happy that makes me?
Probably not very.
That makes me as happy as a cripple without a wheelchair.
Oh, Jim!
Number 2, Hollywood John Tatum has got to get a real job now.
Now, I have a question, Jim, because I don't know the laws of bankruptcy and everything of a business. But when you close up shop, do you still have to pay his unemployment?
I've got him out in the backyard right now mowing the grass. I paid him underneath the table, which ironically was the way Doc Johnny used to pay me when I used to take her out to eat, out to the Sampler, or Bonanza. You guys ever have the Bonanza all-you-can-eat steak buffet back in the 80s? I used to take old Linda. We'd go out, have a big meal of steak. Of course, she never had any money to pay. And it broke me underneath the table there. You know what? That's one of the reasons why I think JR's barbecue went out of business. I think what it was, Dale, we're living, I hate to admit it because I'm a family man. I got a wife who doesn't fuck me. I got a lot of other family. We market ourselves as a family restaurant. You would never go and see anybody getting a rim job with a porterhouse in my restaurant.
That may be why it went under.
I think we went. You know exactly why the son of a bitch in restaurant went under.
Why is that? Did it have something to do with Johnny Ace?
I couldn't get any sleep. The son of a bitch drives around my neighborhood stalking my wife. I can't sleep. I'm up looking out the window with a loaded shotgun. You know what it's like? When you're up until 7 in the morning, you gotta be at work at 8. Just sleep in. You know what happens when you sleep in? You're supposed to have a barbecue restaurant open serving people at 10:30 a.m. They get pissed off when the doors locked. They go down the street to Billy Sam's barbecue. Billy Sam's apparently has an alarm clock. He gets up, he opens the store on time, and it doesn't have a fat ex-UWF ex-carnival worker contaminating the meat product with feathered ball feathers.
When Johnny Ace was out in your neighborhood, was he in a car or was he on his skateboard like a dynamic dude?
You ever see the movie The Race with Charlie Sheen? The son of a bitch was in a jet black car.
He's no good, Jim.
You couldn't even see the son of a bitch.
He's a bad apple.
The man has an open checkbook. The man, son of a bitch, has an open checkbook. He can hire any goddamn mall he wants to fuck on Vince's mind. The son of a bitch he has to harass my wife. More importantly, he harasses me. I don't give a shit. My wife doesn't fuck me anyway. I'm more disturbed about my lack of sleep. That's beside the point. You know what I'm going to do now?
What are you going to do now, Jim?
I honestly don't have a damn clue. Send me an email at JR's Barbecue, my blog. Give me some ideas on what I should do and how I can make some money. Fuck yourself and have a shitty day.
Jim!
Jim! Have you been to TrishStratus.com lately?
I have not. Oh my!
They've been slowly uncovering things.
I like it that you can rotate the photo.
You can?
Like if you wanted to see her butt in the air, you could do that. I'm spinning her around like a pinwheel right now. Aww.
Ah!
Must have been listening to this show. Candace Michelle had her baby. Whoa! MovieTrolla's fired up. WWE Films is apparently shooting a movie right now.
Oh, that's
Chaperone. Sounds like a win to me. The Chaperone is a kids' action comedy. No movie could have all that. Is a kids' action comedy about a just-released ex-con dad. In parentheses, it says Triple H.
It's not a good thing.
Who unwittingly becomes a chaperone for his teen daughter's class trip to New Orleans. I'm not happy, but I know someone else who's less happy.
Who?
Fellow Crapper Dave writes, I live in the same town Blade does.
What? Who's this guy?
I saw him recently at the Lucky Wok Buffet. Anyway, he was a dick. He has a high opinion of himself. Does Blade gotta be a dick sucker?
You think this is a Dave Batista deal?
I don't think Dave Batista has time to be emailing us. Rob Van Dam Grand Am! I'm leaving now. Just imagine if someone was listening to this show for the first time.
I feel sorry for them if that's the case. I mean, to understand... I'll let you have your money shot first. To understand this show now, if you just started listening to this show 5 years into it,
impossible.
You would need a book the size of the First Testament.
Current wrestling news time here, kids. Did you see Over the Limit, the pay-per-view with WWE?
Batista is gone. Who will fuck the Divas now? Their division will.